What will save gaming? I would definitely say just focus more on single player gameplay instead of multiplayer gameplay. I definitely think when corporations start focusing on imitating Fortnite, uh, imitating Call of Duty, Madden 2K, or just all these other games that allow you to make money off of multiplayer, that's where everything went wrong. That's why in today's day and age, you don't really have that many hit games. I definitely think Elden Ring, God of War, Witcher 3, Spider-Man PS4, those are wonderful examples of what happens when you focus on gameplay, storytelling, and just action. You know, I even think decision-based games do a wonderful job of just focusing on the story to the 10th degree. When I think of Walking Dead Telltale series, Batman Telltale, and what's the other game? Wolfenstein, something else in Game of Thrones Telltale series. All those to me are like peak based gaming because you get invested into the game and you get invested into the dialogue and the story. And I feel like if you could play a game that has you just hooked on the story, that's a wonderful game. You know, and at the end of the day, most of these corporations are going to have to grow up and mature and stop chasing after the money and start chasing after just making a finished and wonderful product. And that's all I have to say when it comes to how can you make gaming great again. You make it great by just making a great game and stop making everything multiplayer and start focusing on the story, the dialogue, and the actual gameplay.